Hey guys, Mars Thinking here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so today, I wanted to talk a little bit more about what is going on Global and what I think is starting to become quite a significant issue. Now, I'm not talking about the game not working. That's obviously been a significant issue for some time. But what I'm talking about, and obviously you'll probably see it will be featured in the title somewhere, the biggest problem that Global has at the moment, in my opinion, is a lack of communication. Or at least a lack of effective communication, because I feel like they've made a couple of missteps along the way that don't just include the fact that they're not telling us what is going on, which I think, you know, spoiler alert, is probably the biggest issue. But let's have a look at their Twitter here and get an idea of what I'm talking about. So the official Global Dokkan Twitter, all these issues started March 9th. Wow, so this is almost a full week ago. So the maintenance was extended, and it took a lot longer for the update to go through than we expected. That's happened a couple of times in the last year or so, which is annoying, but you know, it is what it is. I don't know why. I'm not a programmer. I can only assume that it's got something to do with the fact that it has to be translated into multiple languages, but I don't know how difficult that would be. So honestly, I really don't know why these version updates hit more snags when it comes to Global than it does on JP. I mean, there are still issues sometimes on JP, but it's weird when updates that didn't cause issues on JP then don't work properly on Global. But anyway, this is when the issue first died. So the maintenance was extended, then it ended. Then I think it was like an hour later, the game entered an urgent maintenance because of an issue, which I think was the items make the game crash, I think was the issue. And then the game came back, and they was like, hey, the game's playable again now, guys. And we all thought, okay, great. So we loaded the game back up, and then we're met with that news update of doom that's been posted around as a meme, the screenshot quite a lot, about basically half the events in the game being unplayable. Now, yesterday I posted a video. I wanted to be a little bit more positive. I gave you guys a list of stuff that you can do if you still want to jump on and play. Maybe you're somebody, like I said this in the comments to someone who was saying like, oh, just don't play the game, like forehead. But it's like, some people, it's the only phone game or gacha game they play. And if you've got like an hour that you need to kill, maybe you have to wait for a bus or you're on the train, I don't know, whatever it is, but you want to play the game for like an hour, that video will hopefully give you some ideas of stuff that you could do outside of just link leveling, which I think is the main one people would think of doing anyway. Because I wanted to be a little bit more positive. But today, I really thought we were going to get some sort of official statement from them about what is going on. Now, the reason why I thought that, it's already been quite a few days, which is annoying that they haven't said anything, but I could almost give them a pass when it comes to the weekend. Now, obviously today, being Monday, when I woke up this morning, this is when I expected to see some sort of update. And funnily enough, there was an update in the news, and it was this. That a new stage of Infinite Dragon Ball history is coming. Now, I assume this is the stage that's going to come with whatever Saiyan Day is. Be interesting to see what that stage is. Just a cheap plug, actually. Make sure you guys check out the custom celebration video that I got the other Dokkan YouTubers to make. Because I included an Infinite Dragon Ball history stage, and they all designed what their own one would be. So, be interesting to see if this is close to one of those. But make sure you check that out. So, people obviously got annoyed because Infinite Dragon Ball History is one of the modes that's not available at the moment. So the fact that it says Infinite Dragon Ball History will be temporarily unavailable during the following period, starting from today. It's like, well, guess what, genius? It's already not available. So this perfectly encapsulates my biggest problem with the way Global communicates with their fan base. And maybe JP does this as well to a certain extent, but it's really irritating either way when anyone does it, when any company does it, when anyone does it, is a lot of these updates will be scheduled potentially way ahead of time. I'm not even saying like days, possibly even weeks ahead of time, because the way this is worded is the way we always get these announcements, that the event becomes unavailable, here's the date that it's unavailable, and then it'll get updated, and we can assume when it's going to be because we roughly know when celebrations are going to start. So this very much feels like a scheduled update that just got pushed out at this time it was scheduled to come out, which is why it's so hilarious. This says that it will be temporarily unavailable when it's already unavailable. And this is the thing that ties into what I was saying about like the biggest issue with this kind of communication is when we go on from all of these tweets, this was the big first one that came out. So the movie bosses category summon banner is available, free multis for 30 stones. The problem is, this is very obviously a scheduled tweet because this came out when the game was still in maintenance, because they obviously didn't expect the first maintenance was going to have to be extended, and no one thought to cancel this scheduled tweet. So this tweet came out while the game was literally unplayable. So of course all the comments are full of people posting like memes and like angry reaction pictures and all that kind of stuff. I posted this. I kind of love the fact that this has become a bit of a meme now, I'm not going to lie, but yeah, so everybody, the comments are all just full of people posting like meme reactions and stuff and like not being happy about what's going on. Because at the end of the day, it's a scheduled tweet. They didn't like tweet it out on purpose being like, haha, someone on the movie bosses banner, guys, even though you can't play the game. But you'd think that maybe someone with the maintenance being extended could have thought to like cancel this or, you know, schedule it for a little bit later on. And then, of course, we got the Dokkan Now tweet. So 3 days until the release of Dokkan Now Volume 4. Now, this started to give people a little bit of hope because we thought, hey, if they're still going to do the Dokkan Now, which is going to be all about Saiyan Day and what's coming out for Saiyan Day, hopefully that means that the game's going to be fixed by Saiyan Day. Because imagine, like, how bad the celebration will be if it comes out and it's got, like, a new Infinite Dragon Ball History stage. Maybe we'll get the new Super Battle Road stages finally on Global, which I'll probably do another video about as well. And then we can't actually play them because the game is still broken. That would be infuriating. So this gave people a little bit of hope that maybe the game will be fixed by then. But the problem that you have to remember is this will be just a scheduled tweet as well. Because actually, let me see. Yeah, this one came out at 7. This one came out at 5. And then I think, didn't they post one today? Yeah, so they posted this one today. And this was at 5 o'clock as well, saying that Dokkan Now is out tomorrow. So again, you can kind of see the pattern, like they're coming out at the same time. This is very obviously a scheduled tweet, and the Dokkan Now is a pre-recorded thing. So for anybody out there that thinks the Dokkan Now is going to address what's going on in the game at the moment, I would almost 100% guarantee that it's not going to, because it was pre-recorded probably weeks ago and is only going to be about the Saiyan Day stuff. So I would hope that they would add like a thing at the beginning to say something about what's going on and then, like, you know, just attach it onto the beginning. But I have a feeling that they're not going to do that. So this is the big issue, is the distinct lack of actual one-to-one, well, not one-to-one, because obviously it's the Twitter, it's going out to their hundreds of thousands of followers, but they're not giving us up-to-date information about what is going on. Like, I would much rather that they put out a tweet every day, every other day, even if it was to say, we're still working on fixing the current issues, but they're not fixed yet. We don't have an estimated time that they're going to be fixed, or maybe they could give us an estimated time they're going to be fixed. That would be better than not hearing anything. Like, I'm very much in that mindset. I know everybody's different. Some people might be in the mind that they don't want an update unless it's a significant update on what is actually going on. But for me, I would rather they tell me that they have nothing to tell me than they just don't say anything. Because the fact that nothing has been said whatsoever, and it's been almost a full week, like I said, I could almost forgive them not making any updates during the weekend, but now that we're here on Monday, I expected an update first thing Monday morning to say what was going on in the game, and we haven't gotten it yet. So at the time that this video is going to probably go up, the Dokkan Now is only, what, like 12 hours, just over 12 hours away, where they're going to be telling us all this cool hype stuff, hopefully, for Saiyan Day. And us global players are going to be watching it essentially in the state of mind where it's like, are we even going to get all of this? Like, can we actually even do it? Like, the worst case scenario for global players would be that not only are the issues not fixed, that they just cancel or postpone this celebration completely. Because I don't know, will they release a new banner and that's basically it because you can't do any of the events? I don't know. Like, if the unit is super good, I would still be hyped to get them, but then there's no modes to use them in or anything. So, but like, I mean, we could go on all day about complaining about the problems of the game, and the problems of the game being broken. But as I was trying to say at the beginning, that's not really the point of this video. It's more to talk about like what I think is their number one issue, and that is the communication. Like, you can say whatever you want about how long you think it should take for them to fix the game. You don't know, so obviously it's a big issue if it's taking this long to fix. But I just want them to keep us updated about what's going on. That's the main thing for me. It sucks that the game's broken, and it would suck if they came out and said it's still going to be broken for like X amount of weeks. But at least we would know what was going on. And honestly, I just find it really, really strange that they haven't given us any like update at all. They haven't even mentioned it. Like, apart from putting the thing in the news to say that a bunch of events are not available, that's it. They've not mentioned it again at all since then. And then with these scheduled tweets and stuff, they're essentially, on their social media presence at least, they're just essentially acting like the game is as normal. And it's not just on social media either, because of obviously this update that appeared in the news. So they're almost carrying on as if it's business as usual, but the game is not working. So I very much would like to know what's going on, and I know almost everybody else is in that boat as well. So sorry, this video was a little bit rambly, probably went a bit all over the place, but I just wanted to express, like, this is my number one concern with what's going on at the moment. Like, the issue itself is bad, but these things happen sometimes, right? Like, games break, updates don't work, faulty code, bugs, whatever. It happens. It's not ideal, but it happens. The problem is they're not telling us what is going on. So I really want to know what is going on, and so does everybody else. So hopefully we will find out soon. I really thought it was going to be today. Tomorrow it's going to literally have been a whole week since this happened. And I know people are getting mad. I've seen comments in everyone's videos of people that have stopped playing, at least for now. Hopefully most of those people will come back. But yeah, things are in a bit of a bad way at the moment. So they really need to let us know what is going on. So let me know what you guys think down below. I find it very difficult to believe that anyone would disagree with me, right? We want more communication, not less. But let me know what you guys think. Is Saiyan Day in trouble? Could the celebration be cancelled? I mean, if they're going ahead with the Dokkan now, I would assume not, but I guess we're going to have to wait and see. So let me know what you guys think down below. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.